right, back on Fox 43 News at 7, time for Hot Links. And if you have lost something lately, this one is for you. David Culver joining us once again with Lost and Found on the web.
Lost and Found.
Jeez, they do everything.
I know, they got everything here. And we're looking at this is pretty cool. The first one's called sendmehome.com. Take a look at this website. I've already logged into my account, and what you see here is a registered item that I have put in there. So you enter all your kind of important items, everything that really means a lot to you. I've got my BlackBerry Curve in there, and it'll come up with an ID number. So what happens is then you go and you print out, and let's come back out here and take a look at what I've printed out, a list of labels. And this is one of those labels. You can't really see it, but it says, "I'm lost," and it has a big line, sendmehome.com. And on that big line, you will then have your ID number. So you attach that to your big ticket items, put it on the back. When people find it, they go to that website, type in the ID number.
And they find you.
And they find you. But it does it through a third party, so they don't have to contact you directly.
Right.
It does it kind of mediating. And one of the other things you can do is throw in a reward there. So that's pretty useful. Sendmehome.com.
I wish I knew of this before I lost 2 cell phones and then had my insurance dropped for my cell phone. Anyway.
Well, there is a website for losing cell phones, specifically just cell phones. This one can be used for pretty much anything, but this is called blueretriever.com. This is one specifically, as I said, for cell phones. And what it does is it lets you put a banner on your cell phone so that when you turn it on, it comes up with a message that says, "If lost, go to this website," and it gives you, again, another ID number it comes up with. And this is where you come back in if, for example, you find the phone and you type in the ID number, whatever that may be, and then you put find owner. And again, it'll go through a third-party site, contact you or the person who lost it, and will say if there's a reward available or how you can get it back. And it'll kind of figure out a way to talk it out between the two people.
Now, you said you know somebody who actually found lost money.
I did, yeah. Actually, my aunt went on a website called unclaimedproperty.com and was able to find money that was in her name. So that's... But you got to be careful with those
I know, I sense scam potential here, but you said it was the real deal for her.
This was the real deal.
From an old job.
Past job, absolutely, yeah. So there are those out there too, so if you're looking for money, you maybe think there's some...
Well, I mean, you hear the IRS saying how many people have unclaimed tax returns and things like that.
And there are legitimate sites out there run by the government too, I might add, that will help you find those. The last one is, imagine a big lost and found bin, well, online at least. It's called the Found Bin, and if anything you can think of, you find something or you lose something, an engagement ring, a watch, something, something that you want to come onto this website and then say whether you lost it or you found something, and it'll try to connect you with the person that may have lost or found it, and does it geographically from where you found it and where that person, for example, says they lost it.
And this, I mean, and this includes, you know, pets and stuff. I mean, the kinds of things that people, you know, used to like tack up the flyers on the telephone poles and stuff that you really can't read as you're going by in the car. This may be another option for people looking for something as meaningful as that.
Absolutely.
All right, good job. These are all going to be at fox43tv.com.
Yeah, click on Hot Links under the news at 7 past.
All right, your top local news is coming up right after the break.